5 people killed and another 18 injured in a shooting at a LGBTQ plus nightclub called Club Q. Now, Colorado's
A 22-year-old gunman entered an LGBTQ nightclub in Colorado Springs, Colorado, just before midnight Saturday and immediately opened fire, killing at least 5 people and injuring 25 others before patrons confronted and stopped him, police said on Sunday. The suspect in the shooting at Club Q was identified as Anderson Lee Aldridge. According to the Colorado Springs Police Chief Adrian Vasquez, he used a long rifle in the shooting and 2 firearms were found at the scene, Vasquez said. At least 2 people inside the club confronted and fought the gunman and prevented further violence, Vasquez said. Police said they were investigating whether the attack was a hate crime and noted Club Q's relationship with the LGBTQ community. Club Q is a safe haven for the LGBTQ citizens, said the sheriff. Every citizen has the right to feel safe and secure in our city, to go about our beautiful city without fear or being harmed or treated poorly. In a statement on social media, Club Q said it was devastated by the senseless attack on our community and thanked the quick reactions of heroic customers that subdued the gunman and ended this hate attack. Club Q posted earlier in the day that its Saturday night lineup would feature a punk and alternative show at 9 p.m., followed by a dance party at 11. The club also planned to hold a drag brunch and a drag show on Sunday for Transgender Day of Remembrance. The club's website now says it will be closed until further notice. Governor Jared Polis ordered flags lowered to half staff at all public buildings statewide to honor the victims of the mass shooting beginning Monday until Saturday, according to the news release from his office. Flags will be lowered for 5 days to remember each of the 5 individuals who lost their lives in this senseless tragedy. The shooting came as the calendar turned for the Transgender Day of Remembrance on Sunday, and it's reminiscent of the 2016 attack at an LGBTQ nightclub in Orlando, Florida, in which a gunman pledged allegiance to the Islamic State, killed 49 people and wounded at least 53. Colorado has been the site of some of the most heinous mass shootings in U.S. history, including the 1999 shooting in Columbian High School and the 2012 movie theater shooting. Colorado Springs was the site of mass shootings at a Planned Parenthood in November 2015 that left 3 dead, and at a birthday party last year that left 6 dead. According to the data from the Gun Violence Archive, there have been more than 600 mass shootings in the United States so far this year, defined in an incident in which at least 4 people are shot, excluding the shooter. One of the witnesses told CNN affiliate KOAA he was inside the club dancing when he heard gunshots and saw a muzzle flash. "I thought it was the music, so I kept dancing," he said. "Then I heard another set of shots, and then me and the customer ran into the dressing room and got on the ground and locked the doors and called the police immediately." The witness said he heard the sounds of more gunshots, people crying, and windows being shattered. The violence lasted just minutes. Police received numerous 911 calls starting at 11:56 p.m., where officers dispatched at 11:57 p.m. An officer arrived at midnight and the suspect was detained at 12:02 a.m., police said. A total of 39 police officers responded, as well as 11 ambulances were at the scene. Authorities initially said 18 people were injured, but later adjusted that total up to 25. 19 of the 25 injured had gunshot wounds. The suspect is being treated at the hospital, police added. Officers did not shoot at him. Joseph Sheldon told CNN affiliate KRDO he visited the club Saturday night to drop off a friend about 10 minutes before the gunman opened fire. "This is a bar that I've gone to multiple times in my life since I became the age of 18. A lot of these people at the bar are friends. They are family. Whether this is a hate crime or not, it's hard to see that this is going on and that this happened in my community." The witness stated, "If I would have stayed 10 more minutes, I would have been right in the middle of it." Colorado Springs, the state's second most populated city with just under 500,000 residents, is home to a number of military bases and is the headquarters for Focus on Family, the same conservative Christian group that says homosexuality and same-sex marriages are sin. Club Q opened in 2002 and until recently, the only LGBTQ club in the city. In a July 2020 interview, Colorado Springs Indie Club Q owner explained why he and his business partner opened the establishment. The whole idea of this place, Club Q, is to have a safe place. He and his business partner toured other successful LGBTQ spaces and noted a common theme. They were gay as hell, the owner told the outlet. Lifelong Colorado Springs resident Tiana Nicole Dykes called Club Q a second home full of chosen family. I'm there every other week, if not every single week. This space means the world to me. The energy, the people, the message. It's an amazing place that didn't deserve this tragedy, Dykes told CNN on Sunday. Something like a mass shooting at an LGBT plus safe space is damaging beyond belief. There's feelings of disrespect, disbelief, and just pure shock. Nobody ever thinks it's going to happen to them until sometimes it does. Now, police started looking into the suspect's past. Aldrich was arrested in June 2021 in connection with the bomb threat that led to a standoff at his mother's home, according to the news release from El Paso's County Sheriff's Office at the time and his mother's former landlord. Two law enforcement sources confirmed that the suspect in the nightclub shooting and the bomb threat were the same person based on the name and date of birth. Video obtained by CNN shows the suspect surrendering to law enforcement last year after allegedly making a bomb threat. Footage from the Ring door camera of the owner of the home shows the suspect exiting the house with his hands up and barefoot and walking towards the sheriff's. The suspect was arrested that month on charges of felony menacing and first-degree kidnapping, according to the El Paso release. Sheriff deputies responded to a report by the man's mother that he was threatening to cause harm to her with a homemade bomb, multiple weapons and ammunition, according to the release. Deputies called the suspect and he refused to comply with orders to surrender. This led them to evacuate nearby homes. Several hours after the initial police call, the Sheriff's Crisis Negotiations Unit was able to get the suspect to leave the house, and he was arrested after walking out of the front door. They did not find any explosives in the home. Leslie Bowman, who owns the house where the suspect's mother lived, provided CNN the video. Bowman said the suspect's mother rented a room in the house for a little over a year. The suspect would come by and visit his mom and hang out in her room. She described him as not that social. One time, Bowman said the suspect got angry at her during an argument about a bathroom toilet not working and slammed the door in her face. That was the only time he was aggressive or angry towards me. Attempts by CNN to reach the suspect's mother for a comment was unsuccessful. It is not immediately clear how the bomb threat case was resolved, but Colorado Springs reported that the district attorney's office said no formal charges were pursued in the case. So now this goes back to he should have never even been out of jail. I mean, to me, a bomb threat is serious, especially in today's time after what we've been going through in this country. He got out of jail after a bomb threat. I'm telling you right now, if that was me, I wouldn't be out of jail. I guess we got to look into that. They said no charges was filed. How was he able to get out? I mean, man, this is right here proof in the pudding. If he was still incarcerated for that serious crime, it's a serious crime, the LGBTQ community would not be going through what they've been through that night at Club Q. We all have different walks in life. So whether you are black, white, gay, whatever your sexual preference is, that doesn't mean it's okay for y'all to get shot up. And that's why we're covering it. I doubt that they'll come out and say that it was a hate crime, but me looking at it and reading on it, it's a hate crime. But I tell you what, I don't know if y'all seen that man's mug shots when they finally did get a hold of him. You know, to me, it's crazy that he was able to walk away from it and nothing else happened to him. But you know, he's going to have his day in court just like everybody else that breaks the law. And justice, I believe justice will be served in this case. Now, was this situation avoidable? I mean, when you go into a club and it's a large gathering, you're not really going to expect it. You shouldn't expect it. But I mean, how times is going right now, you kind of should. I mean, I do. Whenever I go to large gatherings, I'm constantly looking around, checking my surroundings, you know. Hey man, condolences go out to the lives that was lost. We're gonna try to keep you updated on this case on Instagram. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Peace. Hey, y'all make sure y'all go follow my Instagram. We putting in work.